Welcome to Storied Audio. Wesley was exhausted by the time he pushed open the door of the little corner bar. All he wanted was a quiet drink before heading home from work. As he settled onto a stool, he noticed her. A woman sitting alone at a small table near the window, tracing the rim of her glass with her fingertip. She was beautiful in a way that made the room seem to tilt slightly. Soft eyes, confident posture, a quiet glow about her. When she glanced up and their eyes met, she smiled. Then, to his surprise, she blushed. He felt a flutter of courage he didn't know he had. Why not? He thought. So he stood, walked over, and introduced himself. She looked up at him with a warm expression. Wesley, she repeated. You can sit if you'd like. They talked for an hour that slipped by like minutes. Her name was Claire. She was 35, newly moved to town, and staying with a close friend from college. She laughed easily, listened closely, and made him feel strangely at ease. He told her about his job, his favorite hiking spots, the little things that made up his days. She told him about her move, her hopes, and how nice it was to meet someone new. When they finally stepped out into the cool night air, he offered to walk her to her car. Under the streetlight, she looked even more radiant. He hesitated for a moment, then leaned in and kissed her, gentle, unsure. But she surprised him. She pulled him closer, deepening the kiss, lingering as though she didn't want the moment to end. When they finally parted, breathless and smiling, they exchanged numbers. She drove off with her heart fluttering like she was 20 again. That night, Claire arrived at her friend's house glowing. I met someone, she said, dropping onto the couch. A handsome man at the bar. Maybe a little younger, but not by much. Her friend raised an eyebrow. What's his name? Wesley. Her friend froze. Light brown hair. Yes, why? She pulled out her phone and showed Claire a picture. Is this him? Claire's jaw dropped. Yes. How do you know him? That's my younger brother, her friend said, laughing. He's 24. Claire felt her stomach flip. Oh my, I had no idea. But her friend waved it off. Honestly, I don't mind at all. He's a good man. He'll treat you right. Claire wasn't sure. Dating someone younger wasn't something she'd ever imagined. But after their first real date, all her doubts melted. Wesley was thoughtful, steady, and unexpectedly mature. He made her laugh. He made her feel seen. And she fell for him faster than she expected. When she finally told him that her friend was his sister, he burst out laughing. Small world, he said, shaking his head. But I'm glad it brought you to me. And just like that, something new and beautiful began. Unexpected, a little unconventional, but exactly right for both of them. Subscribe to the channel for more audio stories.